Hello everybody, this is Nathan with the Golden Age Gamers, and today I'd like to discuss Is It Worth It? Shadow of War. Now this game just came out on Tuesday, and I have been playing the crap out of it. I've put about 15 to 20 hours so far into the game. I am on the third, I believe, area, second or third big area. It's like the Jiwa and the Gorgongoth or something like that, the one everyone's always talking about. And I wanted to give you some first impressions. First of all, there's been a lot of controversy in this game, and you'll see it somewhat early on. About 4 minutes or so, we're going to show you the whole loot box system that everybody's talking about. But before that, I want to say that I like this game overall. Right off the bat, I like this game. It's a lot more of Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and to me, I think that's a good thing. The combat's refined. As you can see here, there's a whole new thing with capturing towers, where you look through the eye of Sauron, and you can see where all of the collectibles and the whole Shelob puzzle thingamajiggers are. Basically with those, you just find, and you go there and it shows you a broken up image, and you have to match it with how it's correctly put together. It's not hard, but it gives a little bit of backstory on her and why she looks like she does and all that kind of stuff, if you find them all, all of the locations of them throughout the game. So, like I said, right off the bat, the combat's good. The combat's really good, and we'll get to it shortly here after I get through finding all these things. But as you can see, there's a lot of collectibles in this game. A lot of collectibles, and there's also a lot to talk about with this game because they have the Nemesis system. It returns, and it returns better than ever. I think it is really refined, and I think there's a lot more variety to the war chiefs and captains and overlords and all that kind of stuff. But here you're going to see that there's the map. There's the map of where I'm on. That's Nurnen. There's the fast travel point that I just unlocked. Now there's a couple fast travel points that you can unlock on like each area, like individual area, because the world's not like a giant open world like the original game. It's broken up into very large sections, which is okay. You can ride beasts again, which I thought was really cool. And you can also sneak attack people, orcs, if they're not paying attention, which they don't like to pay attention at all. Now here is the skill tree that you can progress through. You get a new skill each level that you level up. You don't have to unlock the newest skill that you just unlocked. You can, as you can see, pick and choose each one. Now there's a main skill, the big ones that you see going across, for all of those, and then there's a sub skill that you can unlock for each one. You can unlock all the sub skills, but you can only have one active on each main skill. You see there for the bottom one for story, I have the one that's highlighted, the skull thing. I forget what that one's called, but if I had the other ones unlocked, I could only use one of them at a time. So it does kind of make you pick and choose what you want, but at the same time there's a lot of variety there too, which is kind of nice. I do recommend, just like everybody else has been recommending, that you get to the end of Wraith as soon as possible, because it does give you an ability that lets you pick up like the loot and all that stuff that drops from captains and war chiefs and overlords automatically. And that also goes for gems. You get gems in the game that you can combine into stronger gems and equip those on your weapons, and also another equipment slot that I don't want to ruin what it is, but you do get another equipment slot. So here we're going to go to the marketplace. Now this is what everyone's been talking about, the greedy orc, and here's what it looks like. You can purchase the premium boxes for gold, which you use real money, and you can also purchase regular boxes with just the in-game currency. And here's what it looks like when you unlock a box. As you can see, I got two just rare loot items. I can take them and destroy them for more in-game currency if I don't want them. I can also equip them if they're better, and you do get to upgrade your weapons. So the higher the rarity on the weapon, like the rare, you can only upgrade it once. Legendary has a couple different upgrades on each one, and you can see there's prices there for each. You can also buy new orcs and followers and stuff like that. As you can see, you get a different number of gear pieces and orc followers depending on which one you buy. You can also buy a boost to your XP, which I guess is crucial in the end game stuff after you beat the story, because the progression really slows down. So if you're going to do a ton of story stuff, for maybe like 2 hours in a row, I highly recommend using a boost and getting as much XP in those like 2 hours as you possibly can. So here you can see I'm destroying some of the loot that I'm not using. As you can see, the legendary ones you definitely want to keep because they are part of sets. So there's the unlock challenge. So once I complete that challenge with it equipped, I can pay just a minimal amount of currency, and I not only boost my attack, but I also unlock that ability, which is kind of nice. It provides a different, it provides a good incentive for people to go through and level up and kill the orcs that are higher level instead of just branding them. Now, I personally brand a lot of them because I like having a big army, and for me, I'd rather save a lot of my rare, epic, and legendary followers for the end game stuff instead of putting them somewhere, kind of like lower tier. So as you can see, I have a lot of legendary stuff because I did spend like $5 because I wanted to see what it was all about, and I did get some good stuff. However, as I've leveled up, it's become less and less relevant, which is kind of a bummer. Like, there's no way to take that level 14 legendary sword and make it like a level 20. There's no way to do it that I've seen, at least so far. I wish you could, because that would keep that gear relevant instead of pretty much making it really obsolete once you get to higher levels. Right now I'm level 31 in the because this was recorded a couple days ago. This gameplay was I'm level 31 right now. None of that stuff I use. I don't touch any of my legendary stuff. It looks cool, and the bonuses it gives you can be really helpful, but unfortunately it doesn't really help me at all right now. So here's a battle with, as you can see, 2 different or like commander guys. I think these are both just captains, but as you can see, it gets really dark hectic really quick. Now, as you get your combo up, you can do special attacks just like in... Oh, he's the Skinner. Okay. So that's cool. His little intro is really short then. So here I got him down health. And let's see, does it give me a quick time event? Forget what this one is. There's a lot of QTE in this game. Just a heads up for anybody that doesn't like pushing. Yeah, see, there it is. So there's a QTE. Now, I didn't hit it when the red circle was in the blue one, and he just ran away because he's a big fat jerk. He punched me in the face and he runs away, so that's great. But these guys are really hard to kill. Now, they were not in the last game, and they are rough. As you can see, they're about 3 times as big as you are. And yeah, you can tell that they're extremely strong. The problem with this battle is I have a ton of archers throwing crap at me the whole time. So here he is. I get the QTE to block it, regain a little bit of health. Now, you do get an upgrade that you can choose to use, which I recommend personally, where it lets you, if you get a perfect block on just like a grunt, it's a perfect block, and there's also one for counters, where if you get a perfect counter, you automatically kill them, which is awesome. I really recommend getting that when you can, because it really helps. So here's a nice trait. Sometimes they'll have a thing where you think you're going to kill them, and then they don't die, and they come back even stronger. They'll either become enraged, where you can't brand them at that time, or they'll come back with like some sort of trait. Now, I did kill him. He was only level 13. So I did kill him, which is good. You see, I got the loot there. I automatically picked it up because I have that trait active. Now, if I didn't have that trait active that automatically picks up gear, I would have to go over to it and hit either R1 or RB if you're on the Xbox One. I'm playing on PS4. As far as I know, both versions play the same. So it's not like one version's superior to the other. Now, that's kind of annoying that they can shoot you in the face when you're trying to brand someone. So here is the kind of like Wraith Vision, whatever you want to call it. I forget what they call it, but that just lets you see like some of the collectibles and all that good stuff. So here's the army. As you can see, I've killed a couple of them, and I'm gonna mark that guy, learn some more intel about him, and I have a bad habit of forgetting to upgrade. You'll see, I don't think I do it for a little bit here. Actually, go into the upgrade screen. I'm pretty sure I don't. Now, I'm really excited to show you this battle coming up, because it's pretty good. So I do want to take a little bit more time while we're just watching this gameplay to talk a little bit about the loot boxes. Before I purchased the game, I was extremely skeptical. Warner Brothers added loot boxes to Injustice 2. I was not a huge fan of that. I actually traded in that game because of that, because I got extremely sick of having to worry about the loot, and if I didn't get loot for the characters I wanted, I had to buy more loot boxes, and there's so many characters in that game that you never know if you're going to get loot that you're actually going to use or not. This game isn't nearly as offensive with the intrusion of loot boxes. Some people call them blind boxes because you don't know what you're getting in them. And here's a mission where you are tasked to kill this captain. And it gives you a quick objective to do. Now you have to kill all his defenders. And you see there the sub-objective. If you stealth kill 3 people, then you get an added bonus, whether it's a new gem or added XP, or sometimes it's even currency. I've gotten like 500 to 1,000 currency, which is a decent amount. That's enough to buy you a gearbox or so, so it's not too bad. And usually they're pretty easy to get, so I don't mind them. I like them. I think it's cool. And there's no penalty for not doing them. So there you see three stealth kills right off the bat. It didn't have to be the defenders, which is really nice. I like that the game just kind of lets you stealth kill whoever you want, or it'll be like get a couple headshots on enemies, but it usually doesn't specify like who, so you can just kind of kill whoever to complete that. It's a nice little thing that I think they did think about when they were creating the missions. So get back to the loot boxes. You can pay real money to get better loot boxes, just like any game that has them. Like Injustice had that. Pretty sure Overwatch has it. I haven't played it, but my buddy has it. I'm pretty sure they have that, where you can pay more money to get the better boxes. They want you to spend money, right? Like there's no hiding that. They want you to go and spend more money because that's how they make bank. Oh, and by the way, there's a dragon. Yeah, there's a dragon flying around. This game's great. If anybody knows me, they know that I love dragons, and I love this game because of that. Because you can mount the dragons and fly them around, which you're welcome. You'll see shortly. Next couple minutes, I get the dragon. So anyway, going back to the whole loot box thing, I don't think it's as bad as what it could be. I don't think it's nearly as bad as Injustice 2 and some of these other games that are implementing loot boxes. Battlefront 2 is a very good example right now. It's a very hot topic. I don't think it's as bad. I really don't. Like, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's as bad. Is it good? No. Should it be there? No. Does it make me think the game is worse? Not really, because you can still do everything just the same as you would without loot boxes. I never once felt like, oh, I can't complete this objective, or oh, I died because I didn't have as good of a loot box as, what I could have, or oh, I need to go spend money and buy some loot boxes right now. I forget about it, honestly. I really do. When I'm playing the game, I'm just enjoying the combat. I'm enjoying leveling up. I don't particularly care for the story a whole lot. I really enjoyed the story in Shadow of Mordor. For some reason, this game's not grabbing me. Maybe it was the way it started. Maybe it's me. It really could be. Maybe I just don't care. And that's okay, because I'm still enjoying the game. Like I said, I don't mind the loot boxes that much. So watch this. You ready for this? You ready? You're not ready. Ready for this? Yeah, buddy. I got a dragon. Now, unfortunately, you do have to unlock this skill, but it doesn't take that long. It took like maybe 4 or 5 hours. I think 4 or 5 hours, somewhere around there, to get the dragon. And it controls extremely well. And it's not like in Skyrim where you just tell the dragon to go somewhere and you sit on its back. And, well, you just kind of sit on its back. You can see I'm kind of hovering around in the air, blowing fire at everybody. And once you get the meter up to a certain a certain threshold, you can shoot fireballs at people, which I do quite often in this video because it's awesome. Look at the fire! Look at that! You can set fire to things. It's great to just set fire to the enemies and just watch them run around and just scream all the time. So you see here, yeah, there's a fireball. There's a fireball. Yeah, how do you like that? And they really can't do much unless they're an archer or they throw some spears at you. But as you can see, the health on the Drake is extremely high. So there's 2 red bars there. One's my health, one's the Drake's. And the orange bar you see filling up is my combo bar. So I killed him. A level 18, I just killed that level 14. That took me a while. This level 18 took me no time because I'm on Drake, because I'm awesome. It really is a game changer. If you couldn't ride on a Drake, I don't think I'd like this game nearly as much. Not only can you ride on it, you can grab people like you saw a little bit ago and eat them to regain health, which doesn't just look awesome, it's useful. And you can also grab people and just fly away with them and drop them from a really high altitude, which is always enjoyable. I really do think that this Drake makes this game. I'm sorry. I know it's probably a dumb thing to a lot of people. Oh, it's just a Drake, who cares? But it's a game changer. You weren't able to fly on anything in the previous game, and it's so powerful, and it's got so much health, and it's fun. And you can also battle other Drakes, which you'll see here in a little bit. Another Drake comes in, I start breathing fire at it, and shoot fireballs at it. It's just an enjoyable time. And that's overall my sentiment with this game. It's been an enjoyable time. The story's not fantastic, and that's okay, because it doesn't need to be, because it has other things in it that make it a very enjoyable experience. I know a lot of people are probably, there's the Drake, are probably going to bitch about the loot boxes, and so be it. You know what, that's their personal preference, and to some degree, I agree. And I am someone that just wrote an article about loot boxes and microtransactions and how they're pretty much the worst thing to come to video games in a long time. Because I think they are in most cases. And I will say, I don't like Warner Brothers' way of adding loot boxes to everything. I don't like EA's way of adding loot boxes to everything. I also don't like EA's way of killing Visceral. Screw you, EA. I like Visceral. You can stop doing that any time now, because we all know BioWare's next. Based on the recent trends, BioWare's next to go. But that's not here nor there. I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm just saying, you're kind of a dick, EA, and you really should stop screwing over some of the best developers out there, because it's going to catch up to you. We're going to see another gaming crash. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. Oh, and by the way, that's pretty awesome. You just jump off the Drake, and it'll fly around. And that's how it is with every mount. You can jump off the mount and go around and kill bad guys, while the mount just goes around and kills bad guys too. It's great. I really enjoy this game. I hope you guys pick it up, because it is fantastic. If you don't, completely understand. If you want to, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching. We are on Facebook, YouTube, VidMe, all those good places. I've been Nathan with Golden Age Gamers. Bye!